Morning, ladies. How are you all? Hope you're all well. I'm here today to do my next design team project for the Trinket Parlour over on Facebook. And today we're going to make something pretty. So I'm going to go through everything that you're going to need, whether it's from the Trinket Parlour or from your own stash. But the main things you're going to need are some of these lovely filigrees from the Trinket Parlour. Okay. I'm not sure if she's got any left. I'm sure she has. So you want 2 of those. And then what I did is I put a couple of coats of white gesso on them, back, front and back. And then I went over them with this titanium white or white titanium paint, because the gesso doesn't whiten it up enough. So yeah, this is what I've done. 2. And then what we're going to do is we're going to join those together like that to make a diamond or a square, whichever way you want to look at it. So yeah, that's what I've done. That's what you need to do for prepping, is just get these, make sure you put your gesso on first so that the white paint takes much better when you, I did 2 coats of gesso and then 2 coats of the white titanium. All right. So, and then just choose which is the best one. What I also did, let's get me thing is, in the middle, if you can see, you've got this raised bit here. Now, because I want them to sit flat, I just took me thingies or something rounded and just applied pressure and pushed that down. Okay, so they're indented. Don't know if you can see on the back there. So they come out back rather than at the front. So all I'm going to do is use my E6000 from the Trinket Parlour, and I'm going to apply it. Which one? This is going to be my bottom one. So wherever it's going to touch, you need to add glue. Let's have a look. There. Some there. Some there. Some there. And plenty in the middle. Okay. And then make sure it's all lined up so all the holes are in the same place. They will line up. So you want them nice and attached. You might want to put something heavy on that while it's drying, but make sure you're lined up on up there. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is put that on there. Hope it doesn't stick. You can have glue on the back. And then put something heavy on top without moving it. Okay, so put that off to the side and let it dry. And then while that's drying, we're going to make some pretty dangles. I don't know, some of you might have seen my wall hanging that I made the other day. It's going to be similar to that, but not so many chains and things like that. So I've got some bits and pieces. I'm going for pink this time. I've got my Trinket Parlour bead caps. I've got these from the Trinket Parlour, these beads. 2 of those, again from the Trinket Parlour. This pretty butterfly from the Trinket Parlour. This lovely flourish from the Trinket Parlour. And this from the Trinket Parlour. Now, it hasn't got a hole in it to make it a dangle, but I'm going to poke a hole in that and make it dangle. You also want one of these from the Trinket Parlour. I'm not sure what they're called actually, but they're like pins. They undo. And you can add things to them. So you want one of those. You want some chain. And then, of course, your split rings or whatever the other name is for them. And then you want a selection, and you want one of these beauties. I'm allowed to use this now because I've ordered some more and I got in before you lot nicked them all. One of these beautiful crystals that came in the Design Team box this month, or last month I should say. So that's going to be the main dangle, and that's what I'm going to hang on this pin. And then I've got some pink crystals, pink glass beads, the bead caps that I said about. I've got some glass pearls in different shades of pink, and then I've got some little pink love hearts and things. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet, but I just wanted to get a selection out. Okay, so that's what you're going to need. We're going to start off with a bit of chain. Put all those back there so I don't lose them. So, and the first thing you want to do, let's put them over there, is thread your pin onto your crystal, and it will go because I've tried. Okay, so just open your pin and push it through. Be gentle, you don't want to break your crystal. See, it goes on quite easily. If you haven't got any of these pins, they do them in the Trinket Parlour because this is where I got these from, but you can use, if you've got some wire or some large split rings, use one of those instead, or you can make your own. If you haven't got like a big size, just use some wire and make your own. Okay, so that's going to be, as I said, the main focus of my dangly bits. So I'm going to leave that there, and what I want to do is, you also need your eye pins, and I've got all my findings, me split rings and spacer beads and bead caps, all that sort of thing in this little box here. So I'll open that up, ready. So I want to add some bits and pieces to this dangle, and I'm going to use that large split pin first to put that on there. And then I want an eye pin, and I'm just going to start putting some bits and pieces on this. Okay, so I want that. I want a nice crystal, nice big one, pink crystal. Get my fiddly beads out, make sure they're the same size. These are just little silver. And then I want another bead. Maybe that one. Not sure I like those silver. Just play ladies. Get it how you want it. One of these little tiny ones out. Put my crystal back on. No, that's not gonna sit. What about, what else have I got? Maybe some bead caps. Oh no, because they're too big. I'll find some that are the same. Yeah, those two are the same. One's a bit bigger. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! That's better. So, and that one is a bit discoloured. So put your bead cap on. Then your crystal. See if that goes. You know why? It's because it's not a round crystal, but it's the biggest one I've got. Let's try one of these smaller ones. No. No, no, no. What else have I got? Get the chain out. One down. I just want it to sit properly because it's like a diamond shape. I need it to sit properly. No, I don't like that. I think I'm going to go back to these. That one. That one. And that one. That's better. No, it's still not sitting right. Do you know why? It's because the hole's not in the centre of the crystal properly. Oh well. That will have to do. Maybe another crystal. And another one of that. Oh, that's too big. That one. Yeah, I think that will do. So then you need to get your tools out. Sorry, I meant to say you need your tools as well. You want your wire cutters and your needle nose and your whatever them ones are called. I'll never remember. Oh, there goes my crystal. So I don't need all that, so I'm going to snip a bit off. Make sure it don't go flying everywhere because you don't want to be treading on that. And then use your just straighten it out and then you want to twist it and make another eye. Okay. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that one to my crystal. Or should I add a bit of chain first? I'm not sure I like that big one on it. Let's open that up. Put that on there. Like that. Do you know what? I think that's too big. So I'm going to take that back out. If I can get it out. It went in alright, so there. Put this big round one on instead. Close that up. Make sure you've got no gaps, otherwise it's going to fall off. And then I think I'm going to add a bit of chain. I'm going to cut some of that off because I don't want it all. Not fiddling with it today, just cutting it. And then I'm going to add that on there. And that on there. Close it up. You know when they're closed because you can feel them scraping against each other. Oh, I've done that wrong, look. Let's open that back up. Take that off. Close that up. It's not closed properly. Do that before it falls off. That's okay. So another ring. Put it on the end of my chain. Put that on the end of there. I don't want my dangles too long on this one. Okay. And then I need one on the top so that when I come to hang it, it's all ready to go. That's better. So that'll be my first angle. So then you want, already got some chain out, haven't I? So now we want the next one. Let's put that bead back. Oh, he has. Let's use that for now. So again, I'm not sure I'm going to use them. They might be a bit big. What are we going to do next? Right, I want this flourish to hang from the chain. So I'm going to put that on first. Am I recording? Yeah. Okay, so you've got that flourish on there, and then I just want to might make that chain a bit longer. We'll see, we'll see. So I want to put some beads on this one. So I want an eye pin. And I think think. What have I got? It's too big, isn't it? Little ones. That's it. These little daisy spacers. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And then again, I'm going to cut some off because it's too long. If you've got nice long bits like this left, just keep them because you can make them into little wipings. Okay, so that's that one. Bend your needle back. And then make sure it's closed properly, otherwise it'll be falling off. Okay, like that. You see? And then what I'm going to do is cut a bit of that chain off because it's a bit long. About there. And another split ring. Hook that onto your chain and then hook your... I'm just going to straighten that out. Oh. Put that on. Put that on. Close up your ring. Better. So that'll be my next one. Turn that round the right way. That's it. So that'll be my next one, and then I want to hang this butterfly that side, I think. So I might not use that one. But I've got to get the butterfly. Let's have a look how I'm going to do this. So what I've done is just hooked the split ring around the antennas of the butterfly. So I've got something to hook my chain to. So now I need much chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 links. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh! Now, I think what I'm going to do is add another split ring on that. Yeah. And add my chain. close that back up. Like that. And another split ring on the end. Like that. Put another bead down there. And then I think, what have I got? I need an eye pin. Let's do these again. I think I'm going to use some of these crystals again. One of those. What about one of these glass ones? Yeah, like that. That. I think that'll do. Cut off your excess. I'm not cutting off there. We'll see. Or cut off too much. Yeah, make sure you're closed up. Otherwise it will come off. And then just straighten it all out. And that will go on there. Excuse me. Right, so I've got my split ring on there. Just undo that again. Hang that on. Close it up. Keep doing it until you feel them scrape together. And you know they're closed. I don't like both of those on there. So I'm going to take one of these split rings off on the edge. Take that one off. Undo that one. It's going to be fiddly. Then add your chain on. And close it back up. Oh no! I just broke all that. Right, where's my split ring gone? Do that again. Or shall I put this on it? I might actually put that on. I need to poke a hole in. It's got a little indent at the top. Get the right side. Yeah, it's got a little tiny indent up the top here. So I'm just going to poke a hole through that. With my pokey tool from the Trinket Parlour. gone through. Put some force on it, or I might have to. Right, hang on, I'm going to get my whole punchy thing. Am I recording? Yeah, right, I'm back. I've got my crocodile, and I am just going to poke. I'm going to use my smallest hole setting, which is, I think, 1/4 of an inch. Oh no, 1/8 of an inch. And try and put it in without breaking it all. Oh, see, I broke it. Didn't want to do that. No, the whole thing's too big. Right, let's go back. Oh, what about one of these? Yeah. I really want to use a butterfly. Now then, what if I put the pin through? It's going to be too long. No, too long. Too long. Right, I think what I'm going to do, get that back off there if I can. It a bit. That's better. Is I'm going to use an eye pin. I'm going to make a big loop to go around. Yeah, so I'm using right to the end there. And if you can see, I've made a big loop on that one. Just going to open it up, back up a bit. Hook that onto my butterfly. That's better. And then close my loop back up. Oh. Straighten my butterfly back out again. Loop's not closed. Got to close it, ladies, or it'll just come off. That's better. Okay, so like that. How that's going to sit. It's come off, see? The loop's not closed. It's all trial and error. That's better. You can see how that hangs. I'm not sure how that's going to hang. So let's get it to hang. It's not dangling right, it's dangling at an angle. No, I don't like that. It won't hang properly. Which is a shame because I really like that butterfly. I think I'm going to have to use one of these. What else have I got? Yeah, I'm going to use that instead. So I'm going to add my ring. Ouch, stuck under my nail. Add my ring. Where's my bit of chain? Oh, there it is. Add my chain on. Close it up. That's it. Do you hear it click into place then? Sorry if I'm going off camera. So I think I might add a little bit more on that one because I want it to actually dangle longer. So I'm going to use, I'll use this one that I've already, and I'll just cut that bit off. Okay. And then I'm going to put on, about a nice, no, because I haven't used pearl. Yeah, I could use a pearl. Could use a pearl, couldn't I? Just a single. Yeah. That looks alright, doesn't it? I think I might put some bead caps on it though. Where's some lovely? This, that's going to make it too long. Let's see what else I've got. That one. Yeah, I like them. So, put your bead cap on first, then your pearl, then another bead cap. Pretty, pretty. And then we're going to make our ring. So bend your wire back and then just twist it around. So there's that one, and I'm going to add that on the top there. So I'm going to open up this split ring, thread my bead on, close it up, and then put another split ring on the top to dangle. And add them to my, oh, need some more of these. on there. And that one on there. So let's see how long that's better. That's better. So that's my dangle with the flourish. That's that one. And then a beautiful crystal. Which I'm still thinking I might add some more down the bottom. Because it just looks too much chain. So I only want a little bit of chain, so I'm going to cut that off. Oh, that's the wrong end. Take that little bit off and put this back on. Yeah, that's better. Except for it's not closed properly. Oh! It's better. So that like that. And then what I might do is add another pearl to the bottom. Another big one. I haven't got another big one, so I just have to use a smaller one. So again, another head pin, eye pin. Put your bead cap on first, then your bead cap. Cut your excess off. That's not enough. Sorry, I keep doing this off camera. And then make your eye. Make sure it's not going to come off. And then I'm going to add my, where's it gone? There it is. Add that to my bit of chain. Like that. Them up there. And then I can add my beautiful, beautiful crystal to the bottom. Close that up. Close it. That looks better, doesn't it? Right. So I'm not going to throw that away because I'll probably still be able to use it on something. Clean up. So I can get my, if it's dried, that in there, that in there, those in there. I'll sort those bits out in a minute. Don't know what I broke there, but I broke something. That's on there. That's go in the bin. Excuse me. Right. Now, I'm just going to put this lot away. I didn't use half of what I got out. But I always like to get a selection because you never know, do you? You never know what you're going to use. Let's see if this is dry. Yeah, there it is. All done and ready. So, I can't remember if I told you, but you're going to need a heavenly cherub. Cute! That's why I painted it white. Because he's going to sit on there. I want it sort of like a diamond shape. He's going to sit on there, and I should have glued him at the same time as I glued the other bits. But I forgot. So, shall we put our dangles on first? Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So if you look at the bottom, you can see where the holes are. I'm just going to thread my split ring through there. Now this is going to be fiddly, so make sure you've got a good hold on it. And then close that ring back up and make sure it's closed properly. That's better, I can hear it click. So that'll be that one. And then if you look, this one in the centre, you've got, where is it? These two little holes here. That's what I'm going to be hanging the next ones on. If my split rings are big enough. If not, I'm going to have to make some bigger ones. So let's see, shall we? Find my gap. You're going to have to open these right up. And make sure that you're hanging them on the right way so they dangle the right way. Where's my hole? There it is. So put that on. And then grip your ends and bring that back together. That's it. This is dangling the wrong way. I'll just take that off rather than take the whole thing off. So that's that. Excuse me, I've got a puff. I've had it for weeks. Can't get rid of it. So, and then the same on the other side. Get your bit in your hole. Can you see where I've put them in? And I'm going to grab my piece, my ring, and make sure that's nice and closed. Pretty! Actually, I might move them further up because they're hanging a bit too close. So I'm going to move them up to the next hole. If I can find the ends. Take that one out. I'm going to use these holes here instead. Okay, that one, that one. So put that in, close it up. That's it. That's better. So that's not closed up properly. That's better. It's not hanging so close now. Fiddly stuff. See, all this fiddly stuff, it's pretty, but oh, and you've got fat fingers. And blind as a bat, and you ain't got your glasses on yet again. You think I've learned my lesson, but I don't. I won't be told, you know. Just keep twisting it around until you find your end. There it is. Oh, I dropped it again. That's better. Get that off. Put it on the next hole along. Which is that one. Is that right? Yes. And then close your ring up again. That's better. Pretty, pretty. Now, do I want to move it along a bit more? See, never satisfied. Where's my poker tool? Got a bit too much paint on that bit. That's better. Am I really going to put myself through moving it along a bit? What do you think? Should I? Yeah. Oh dear. Got to get it right. Oh, that's handy, look. So, I'm going to move it to the next hole along. They close up so easy. I wish they'd open up as easy as you can. Where's my end? Split. Where's my split? There it is. Take that one off. Yeah, that definitely looks better. So I'm going in there. Is that right? No. Going in there. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That one. That one there. That's better. I'll have to turn that one round, but I'll do that in a minute. Okay, so now all we want to do, we've got to add some something to hang it up with at the top. I think I'm just going to put another bit of chain on. Nothing too long. A bit of chain. Don't throw your chain away. If you can reuse stuff, keep it. Don't throw it. So I think I need a split ring. I might need a bigger one actually. So I've got some wire here. Oh. And I'm just going to take a bit off. And again, I need a nice big one, so I'm going to do it right at the end. I'm just going to twist that round. See, like that. And then hopefully that should go in there. Let's try it first. Put it in from the back. Make sure you're doing it the right way. I need to open that up a bit more. Oh, that's like that. And then close up my ring. That's it. And then I need to make another ring here. Let's go that way. Okay, so can you see what I've done? It's not perfect, but I just made a loop there so that I've got something to hang my chain on. And I need to bring that forward a bit so that it hangs properly. That's better. And then I want a little bit of chain, nothing too long. That'll do. Cut your link. Close that up. And then what I'm going to do is get another ring, big one. I'm going to thread both ends of my chain onto the ring, like that. And then I'm going to hook my ring onto that ring there and close it up. That's it. That's it, that hangs nicely. You see? And then you've got something to hook it up with. So that's that. And then we want to glue on our little cherub. So, and you need to add glue. Get it how you want it. I think I want it there. So, again, position it where you want it. Put my glue on, my glue on my lid on my glue. Just give that a minute to set, and we're all done. That E6000 is pretty good at it, dries quite quickly, so oh, I really like that. Right, see if I can lift it up without it falling off. Oh, not ready yet. Not ready yet. Take that back up a bit. That's it. So I'm just going to hold that in place. I know I can't get it all on at once, but... And there's a heavenly cherub little dangle. I think I've got to turn that round the other way. Using all the beautifulness from the Trinket Parlour. So what I do is I'm just going to let it dry. I knew I should have hung my cherub on with when I glued the two filigrees together, but I completely forgot. So there's our little heavenly cherub dangle, all pretty. I'm going to let it dry, and I'll hang it up and take some photos so you can see the full thing, and then I'll put some pictures at the end of the video so you can see it all hanging up and lovely and pretty. So there you are, really easy to make, really pretty. It's amazing what you can do with all the different bits and pieces that you get from the Trinket Parlour. And the filigrees can be coloured as long as you coat it with a coat or two of gesso. You can colour them any colour you like. So what I might do as well is add some pink, because this little cherub is holding a bunch of flowers. So what I might do is add some pink paint to the flowers, some light pink like the crystals and glass beads, and pink that up, and maybe some on the wings. Maybe some flowers, maybe a flower up there actually. Yeah, flower. Hang on. Sorry about that. Right, I've got these cute little roses from the Trinket Parlour, and I'm going to add those. I've got 3 of them that I'm going to add to the top. So I'm going to glue those down, and I will show you in some photos. So thanks for joining me. All this loveliness, apart from the beads that are from my stash, all this loveliness you can get from the Trinket Parlour, and the chain, that's from my stash as well. So and this chain is actually a necklace that I got. I went to an 80s do, and remember when we used to wear loads and loads of chains in the 80s, and it was just all this chain attached to loops, so it all hung together, and all I did was take the loops off and take the chain apart, and there's loads and loads of it. So yeah, very, very easy and simple to make. I hope you like it, and I will be back very soon with my next design team project. I've got one more to do from the Heavenly Cherub, so I know what I'm doing, so I'm going to sit and do that now as well. So then I'll be all caught up, and next week I can start on my Halloween box. Can't wait. So thanks for joining me. I will show you my video for my Halloween box after I've done this one and the next video. So it's all done and ready. I just need to upload it and do my next project as well. So that's coming very, very soon and worth the watch. So get on over to the Trinket Parlour. I'll leave the link below. They're on Facebook, or you can just do a search straight into Facebook and you'll find them there. So thanks for joining me. I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Hiya. I just wanted to quickly show you what I did before I upload the video. I just did make some changes. So as I said, I added these lovely little flowers from the Trinket Parlour. I put a cluster of 3 at the top and then 1 each side and 1 down the bottom, just to make them look pretty. And then that faceted bead in the middle, I didn't like it. It wasn't hanging properly, so I've just changed it and put another round crystal on there as well. Okay, so that is it, all done now, all done and all finished. So as I said, so that you can see the full effect, I will take some photos. Going to go and hang it on my shed. It's the only place I've got a hook. Hang it on my shed and take some photos, add it to the video, and then I will upload. See you soon. Bye bye.